Bumbuckler. Hey, you put this on YouTube. To you.
Them only can talk. Big ship, afraid of we caught. Young Lion, mad. Big ship in the building.
Alright, people say see us live on air right now. Stephen, where are you in the world right now?
Right now I'm at Big Ship. Thing always sailing, always working.
Alright, that's live in Kingston for the people who don't know. Right in Jamaica right now. So, let's tell us about some of your recent productions.
Those tracks that you just stated a while ago. The rhythms, the most recent rhythm was the Bad People rhythm.
Yeah.
And then we have some new stuff right now in the pipelines, like in the near future, like within this week or the next week or something. So, crazy more things to look out for.
Cause right now you got your Bad People rhythm. That's that's one of the biggest rhythms at the moment. With Idonia. You brought Baby Sham back.
Yeah,
can you tell us the link?
2 tracks on it.
Yeah, what happened with the link with that? How do you actually get Baby Sham in the studio? Because everybody knows it's hard to get Baby Sham away from Dave Kelly because he's kind of loyal. How did you manage to score that?
It was a link that we were trying to make from before. Big up Kappa Sean and that link. He was really the person who cemented that link for me. I sent him the track and he forwarded it to Sham, and then we just kind of did it from there, and then the link sealed from that time, so we made it happen from there. So
what's interesting, first of all, tell us your age.
I'm 20 now.
20 now. And you've been in the business for a while now, but you actually made it big, a very big impact on the dancehall scene, like say 3 years ago when you're like 17. Now, what inspired you? Can you, first of all, tell us who your father is?
My father is Freddie McGregor, the captain of the ship.
You listen to that? So, you was a producer first for the first couple of years. What inspired you to basically pick up the mic and also venture in, experiment, becoming an artist?
It's just, as you said, it's just a matter of experimenting. The creativity never stops, so it's just a creative process, and it's just showing a different side of things, and it's also expression. It's just certain things that I need to express, needs to get out, so that's what kind of influenced that move right there.
Can I ask you a personal question now? Because I remember, the first track you laid your vocals on a couple of years back was the track with Chino. And I remember you sent it to me, and it was basically, it just said Chino on the track. And I said to you, who's that vocal behind it? And he was like, it's me. And I was like, why you never put your name on it? And you're kind of shy. Do you now believe in yourself? Because right now you're making some big tunes in a brethren.
The people working with it, and we are the people who have to work with anything the people say. So I'm just taking it slow and just watching the vibe and just seeing what happens. We don't really take things that seriously. We make the music speak for itself. So anywhere the people take it and anywhere the people say it should go, that's how we're gonna do it.
All right then, brother. So right now we're gonna play two of your tracks, one with Mavado and one by yourself, and we're gonna get back to you. All right, stay on the line, brother. Right. Stephen. When I first started the show, he was a producer. He's now a producer / artist. Now, Stephen, I just want to get into something quick because, we get a lot of interaction from the listeners. And, sometimes, rumors go around and everything, and there's no better source from getting it from the horse's mouth. You got this tune, Can't Front Again. It's come at a time when your rhythms have come out and we don't see Vybz Kartel on it. A lot of people have noticed. A lot of people are saying, is there a sort of rift or disagreement or, not seeing eye to eye with Vybz Kartel, or is it a natural separation? What is the actual deal between you and the Gaza camp right now? Because you obviously know the rumors out there already, so... So if you can
it's pretty much, in a nutshell, it's just a matter of, if you listen to the words of the song, it basically states all of the stuff, In the second verse it states where we don't really take program from anybody. And to how Big Ship is set up is not a camp or a situation where anybody can bring a bully vibe to the thing.
Yeah.
So it's just some little situation like that. It's a long story to go in detail with, but in full it's just we're seeing different levels out in business. We might not be eye to eye on a certain level in certain things. So we just make that kind of separation that way. But
I'm glad you addressed that and never really go around the thing. So I really respect you for that.
Yeah,
well, in music, where do you see dancehall going right now?
I see it going to places. It's definitely evolving right now. So we're trying to break new grounds, and I feel where it's possible. We have a lot of talents right now. And, I mean, both as producers, artists, stuff like that. We see a lot of songs breaking. We see like the Egyptian song right now going really hard. Big up Egyptian for that too.
Yeah, man.
I mean, so we have a lot of things. You see a lot of artists been breaking from recently. I mean, Sirani, you see crazy stuff, Movada, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I definitely see going to places and breaking new grounds. I mean, so we're just working, and I mean, I think everybody in the current business of dancehall right now kind of on the same level. And we're kind of in the same headspace where we're trying to bring the music to. So I see it going for the better, definitely.
Because talking about the state of dance at the moment, you've already said you're 20.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say 21, but you know, you're 20. So you still got loads of years left. And you're a guy that people, you know, say that are futuristic. You know, with your rhythms, you're kind of, you know, ahead before your time. So with the state of the music right now, and you know, every producer's now trying to get their music on iTunes. iTunes seems to have become the new record store for, you know, to get anything for dancehall. People, trust me, go check iTunes. If you ever needed to find dancehall, check out iTunes now. It's never been a better time. But, you know, the reason why all of a sudden all the producers are plugging into iTunes, because, as we know, dancehall music didn't seem to be selling. We had Gramps talking to Rubber Ranks earlier in the show, saying the same thing. Carter being the hottest artist in Jamaica at the moment, but only sold 8 albums. But he's doing all right because he's still getting his stage shows and his dubplates, where Gramps sells more albums, so he's doing all right that way. So it's evening out. How do you see the state of dancehall, and what's the best medium to find for artists right now?
At the state where I think most of us we have to just look at it on a business level, and I mean, I think most of the newer crop of people coming into dancehall, we have a better understanding of business on a whole and where the business needs to be. So I mean, a lot of that with sales and stuff. I mean, yeah, music on a whole isn't selling as much as before, but I mean, there are still ways out there to capitalize on markets and do stuff. So I think it's just up to the people now, with the people with the handle now as the artists and stuff, to just get out there and do what's necessary. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, in the same breath, you can be the hottest artist and whatever, but if you just put out an album tomorrow with no recognition, no marketing, anything, clearly it's not going to sell, you know what I mean? So you just have to use different tools and different means to get the stuff out there.
You know what I think?
Yeah.
I think you should hold a summit. Because you know, for your 20 years, you're kind of wise. You know, I've seen a lot of producers. I've spoken to a few producers, you know, on my trip to Jamaica. And one thing that actually impressed me with you, you know, not going to, you know, call names, but a lot of producers, as we all know, they're very, you know, egos do run in this business, you know, quite high. But I remember coming to your studio for the first time a few years back. You know, you were about 17, 18, you know, and I was like, wow. You know what I mean? I'm in the big ship camp. But you were like, you know, this is Young Lion from One Extra. And you were there trying to impress me with your rhythms. And I was there thinking, hold on a minute, you're the big bad producer, let me impress you. But it was so satisfying to see that humbleness, where you didn't go on like, you know, oh, me are the big man. What I see, I go on. So I think people like you will make the business, you know, go further, because you take it from a humble standpoint and you see the business side.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way we do it. That's the way I think everybody needs to just look at it, because at the end of the day, we could be hyping and doing all of this and whatever and putting on a show, but at the end of the day, it's all about the music, you know what I mean? After me, there will be many other great producers and many other great artists, so we just have to play our part right now while we are current and relevant to the business. So just playing the part in music and make the music talk, as I said earlier, you know what I mean?
And before we finish off, you know, sometimes, you know, credit is not due. You know, a lot of artists are bust by, like, say, the Alliance. You know, Gaza bust a lot of artists. You've bust a lot of artists yourself. You've helped spring, like, say, Brahma. A lot of people don't realize you've helped spring Aladdin's career. You know, who else have you got in the camp that, you know, we should be looking forward to right now?
Yeah, man, of course. You mentioned Brahma, Aladdin, Chino, of course.
Yeah, are you brother?
Yeah. Yeah, man, Chino, Shima, we have a new artist, a new cultural artist, I Thunder,
all right.
We'll be getting some stuff from him real soon. So
okay.
Yeah, just look out for the whole ship. You know what I mean?
Well, Stephen, respect. You want to say anything to the listeners? And the last the last big ups.
Yeah, I mean, just respect for all of the support, always. Big up to BBC for real, because them always supporting my stuff from the start.
Respect that. Well, it's good music, you know what I mean? So
okay.
That's how it go.
Yeah, so just big up to all of the followers. Big up to everybody who strengthen the things and listen out and be excited about all of the projects and stuff like that. Because we're working for people, you know what I mean? So just big up to everybody out there, and just just continue listening to the music, and we're not gonna let you down. I can speak on behalf of Big Ship. So.
Yeah, and I can actually agree with that, because like you said earlier on, and I've noticed right now between all the producers in Jamaica right now, there seems to be a sense of unity. And it's, you know, that's never been done before. And it's, like you said, everyone's trying to go for the same direction. So it can only be better things, you know what I mean? All right, then. Stephen, respect for coming in. We're going to feature your Bad People Rhythm. Send nothing, brother. Blessed.
Yeah. All right, man, big up.